the shadow of the stars. Today will be nothing like yesterday. I hold myself still when they try to move me. Dress in fine silks and blow kisses to strangers. Love y'all. Some of y'all are angels, watching me face the mountain of ideas, laughing at my indecision. If you're lucky, you'll have a present like this, wrapped as a gift, given to you like the sunlight, brighter than full moonlight. Thank you. Take a trip around the world with me for a while. This piece is called She Was. The task began at midnight. She was from La República Dominicana. He was from Mount Vernon. The differences followed them with broken bottles. Love was the credo that broke his mind. She was like my sister, he repeated to me. She was like my sister. I make the better half of sweetness a little after 10:30. She was a friend of a friend, a pearl between two ruby glasses. An aunt called her molasses. I only knew her as a part of me. She touched the inside of me where my decisions lay. Our impulses meant we danced all day. Her mother has been from Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire. Her father has been from Madagascar, Martinique, Puerto Rico, or Alice. She is everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love the melody of plum wine, and she is everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love these melodies of plum wine, and she was, and she was, and she was. An American passport, a citizen of vineyards and bloody valentines. My first kiss was laced with cane sugar. I was 11, she was 13. I was 12, she was 14. We touched hearts and burned honey kisses. Her mother has been from Westbury or Les Ulibas, Paris, born black. Enter her at 17, I was married to her at 19. She was a woman to me. We kissed on the Caribbean island. She placed her mother's necklace across my neck. I placed my breath between her body. She was everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love these melodies of plum wine, and she was everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love these melodies of plum wine, and she was, and she was, and she was, and she finally grew higher bushes than I could see her face. We were raised across the street from each other's midnight whippings and family reunions. I flew out of her world, hovered above the pyramids, drank coffee as a child in European centerpieces, begged for sugar after tandoori spices, returned to find her fully grown and holding me for miles of interest. My stories tickled her like a feather when she laughed. I was stripped of all my senses. My first taste, my first taste of love was my last taste of innocence. Mother has been from Abidjan, Brooklyn, Sao Paulo, or Tennessee. Father has been from Madagascar, Martinique, Puerto Rico, or Alice. She is everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love these melodies of plum wine, and she's everyone who's ever come to me. People in love, see, we love these melodies of plum wine. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. We're going to go down a little journey through a magic place in my mind. And I want to I want to dedicate this poem to my mentors. Please give a big round for the last poets who are coming up soon. I'm speaking to one of my mentors, and he gave this poem I'm about to do for you a different purpose. It's called Work is for the Pearl, and pearls are made through pressure. And I come from a place of pressure. That imitate the square, we come to abrupt conclusions. What could be more innocent than a useless tear? It falls, crashing through the vacuum of time capsules, propelling facts and myths into your fading conscience. You hold on to a passing brick wall as each red stone slips from your grip. So does the need to fit your lifelong dreams into the digits of 6. You forget to be a kind Christian, a Catholic, an atheist, a Baptist, a Muslim, a Jew. I've watched you dive naked off the platform of existence and land into the pool of being. And with your eyes closed, you float downstream. Not drowning, not speaking, not screaming, only being. Whispering softly in your ear is the pearl. Welcome you, precious spirit. Let us hold you in these golden moments. So many of us have called them poems. Keep riding your silent riverbed. Make it home. But home has seen hand grenades being tossed into cafes, turning silence into shaking virgins to be sacrificed on the front lines. Militiamen armed with sharp teeth and Mac 10s, insisting their problems exist in urban settings. They launched a raid on public housing, 244,000 backwoods crackers, taking the tribal of Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges. As ignorant as the voting masses, their attacks camouflage their true enemy, the guiltless rich figure. Let them kill themselves, those niggas, crackers and strips. Our millions for oils and dead babies will never reach their bleeding mouths. So let them continue. And in your ear, and in your ear, whispers the pearl. Innocent that a useless tear. It falls, crashing through 14 mirrors, reflecting infinite possibilities. 7 crossroads leading to 49 commandments, yet they gave you only 10. Spread across TVs and pressed up on compact discs. Who are you now if not a worker for the pearl? Defiled by the diamonds as you look towards the east. Please forgive us, Blue Mother, Blackfoot Geronimo. Please forgive us. Blackfoot, Geronimo. The crazy horse has run through the Midwest and has now settled on the coast. America, 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 she's shaking. the golden moments. So many of us have called them poems. I'll shake it. Paulo, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here with me, and for me being here with you. Some of you know who the last poets are, but tonight will be the first time that you get to see who I am, and my job tonight is to make you remember me. So I'm going to do the best I can to do that. And so far, I think I'm off to a good start. Let's keep this thing going. Let's give this poem to a dedication, a livocation to this Mother Earth, the only mother we have. This poem is dedicated to this living earth. Gaia, 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 the living earth. Say it with me. You'll get it as I go along. Look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars. I said, look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars. Where they dance and they hands and they food in 10 jars. Mother Earth killers are now on Mars. I said, look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars, trying to avoid the overdue bill of industrial overkill, hoping to make a green planet out of red clay. And if you look around, you see it's all turning to waste, from the longer winters to each tornado base. And we all play a part in the spiraling pace of fate, with our styrofoam barbecues, our air-conditioned underoos, our aerosol assholes spraying acid wings behind cheeseburger blintzes. The assembly line of carcinogens, carefully crafted consumer blends of carbon monoxide and luxury rides. And you remind me of my G, something like my bank account. And you, my brother, remind me of a perfect Mother Earth fucker, dulled by the science of silver and gold. It was predicted that Gaia must be cleansed, and so the Mother Earth fuckers began. And I said, look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars. I said, look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars. Where they decks and they hands and they food in 10 jars. The Mother Earth fuckers are achieving the unachievable by strip mining the blue jewel, opening her every cavity and reaching into her womb. She screams, rape, rape, as we watch along with smiles, fantasy tripping under big screens. Godzilla's coming, Godzilla's coming. I said, America has its new enemy, now that the Cold War has turned into volcanoes, earthquakes, and hurricanes. Tell me, what will James Bond do when Mount St. Helen blows her top? I'll have a martini shake. Man, get the fuck out of here. How about a hot bath of black lava for your ass? The president's bomb shelter was swallowed by a tsunami. The space shuttle was seen trying to outrun the phoenix of retribution that gains its power from the four corners of the globe. The Hopi have deciphered the barcode. These ghettos are about to explode. I said, water costs more than fruit. Y'all hear me? Water costs more than fruit, and no one's being issued a parachute. This ain't no flute. They crossed a pig with a Newton, got a Gingrich in the test tube. And I said, look, past the distant stars. I said, look, past the distant stars, the Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars, where they dicks and they hands and they food in 10 jars. The Mother Earth killers are now on Mars. I said, look, past the distant stars, they're going, they're going, they're going, they're going, they're gone, 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 gone. That's it. I was like, take that with you, Joe Bezos. Mother Earth fuckers are now on Mars. We see them. I had the pleasure of doing this poetry and music for a long time. I feel really present here. Sao Paulo, how y'all doing? My first time in Brazil, I can already feel it will not be my last. But I had also in the States, I did a piece on HBO called, the show called Deaf Poetry Jam. Alright, that came out a little while back, and it was a culmination of all the things we were doing in the neighborhood. And this is the piece I did on that. You can help me with this one too. The new J. Edgar Hoover is John Ashcroft, sitting in his office wearing red, white, and blue pants. My friend asked me, man, when you gonna leave all this alone? Not until Mamia's home or Asada is safe here. I've got so little fear and so much shit to talk, like how they let these motherfuckers from Enron walk, or how a governor outlined America in chalk. The election was for sale, so we got bought, and now they got us all in some deep ass shit like a 747 with Bin Laden in the cockpit. The new world order, just the same old shit. Hell to the poor and heaven for the rich. But funny how the money changed situation, cause the same damn money fused reparation. You could watch it on prime time or HBO. So fuck what you heard, act like you know. So fuck what you heard. No, New Kennedy is no one, doesn't exist. They killed the man, the idea, the legend, the myth. The Reverend Al Sharpton, the new Martin Luther the King, screaming from Washington, let freedom ring, but freedom never showed up, so we bought it with the bling. Now the new revolution is a P. Diddy thing, but I ain't mad at nobody for making that dough, so fuck what you heard. I said, fuck what you heard. You can say, fuck what you heard. Say, fuck what you heard. Now making dough is all good, it's like a natural fact, but I just can't turn my back on those chosen few who believe everything that they see on the news. But the real controversies don't make it to the top, like those missing WMDs in the sands of Iraq, and all those mystery diseases popping up in the east, like AIDS in Africa. It bears the mark of the beast, but at least I see the forest through the thick of the trees. I used to burn after every last one on my show, so fuck what you heard. I said, fuck what you heard. Now I say all of that just so I can say this. Remember your past or your future will be missed. That wasn't the first search for weapons in Baghdad. Gilgamesh searched for them in the valley of the Shem. The land of the rockets is what they called it back then. And not long after that, Ezekiel saw the flying wheel. So hold on to your cap, because it's about to get peeled. All this talk about Jesus coming back, forgiving our sins and putting us on the right track. When Jesus comes back, he'll be on the attack with a spaceship, a helmet, and a big fat guy. The Catholic religion's about to collapse from the weight of the children on all the priest laps. When they ask you where you heard it, you can tell them for sure. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. And when they ask you where you heard it, you can tell them for sure. Fuck what you heard. Act black, you know. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Sao Paulo. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, and I want to introduce myself. Please allow me to introduce myself. I tell you what, I enjoy playing my guitar. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'd like to do another smaller little piece for you real quick. That work for you? Let's take that journey with me, please. How many people we got in love in the house? That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Means, you know, there's still love in the air. In spite of what the realities and shows in the Kardashians say, that love still exists. I believe it. I'd like to take you all on this journey. She got the love she wanted from me. In 27 pieces, I delivered a fragmented heart, repeating the muted beat, and now we are light years apart. I reached for a thundercloud and stood pierced by bolts of sunshine. Honey wine, sweet honey wine, like everything that moves our senses remains still, unavailable, unbending to tears. Oh mirror, mirror, what do you see? A silent proxy built to fire, fleeing to 4 dimensions. Yeah, I'll be back. And when I come back next time, I'll carry your bathwater in my tin jar, suck diamonds from your pussy. As I drink from my crystal slipper, unchanged by my illusion, I hope you carry me through the desert sand. See, I'm not your lover. You can't make me approach you with handcuffs and possessions. Nah, no you can't. This circle is filled with dream crafters and alchemists like Saul. Are you happy, he asked? And what got done was the completion of the lunar eclipse. I tasted her lips, tickled her nipples with my spotted tongue, invited me into paradise. I dive in, both heads first. Have you ever been underwater with a fish? Right below Atlantis is a bordello they call Liquid City. I ran for office twice, but only one in 69. I still have the keys to the city. I think I'll melt them down and braid you a molten necklace so we can fly close to the sun. And when I come, your bed loses sheets, the water don't work. When I come, the mangoes are seasoned. I hear you saying love is a promise, and promises were meant to be exposed for all the bullshit they produce. Therefore I set you loose off into the distant plains that come up behind you again. Wet, silky ascension, leaving me nothing else. Leaving me nothing else but this long, fleeting illusion. Thank you. We're going to do this next piece with the legend. Please give a big round for Babatunde Babadam. Channeling the messages to you. Music in its violent state midst of revolution, spinning at 33, split trees attached in different directions, make the heavy eight split like four to the floor. At the core of the present illusion, this musical revolution spins, tipped over the wax, it spins in circles, large enough to catch the next generation who've been cast into the prayer of listening to love-making music. They're making love-making music. pebbles in the still waters. You'll see the spiral ripples spread like sound waves. Those same weeping angels who brought you the beginnings, who brought you the beginnings. Now begin to change. Now begin to change. Now begin to change. Joining my new family, you understand this is history in the making right now. History, and I'm very honored to be here. I'm searching for the words, but to make it very clear, the Last Poets was formed in 1968, and I was born in 1969. So I was a baby when that energy was put into this world, and they infused that into my life, and it led me right here to you, in Sao Paulo. So thank you so much, Sao Paulo, for being here with us. We'll be back up in a bit.
All right, ready to introduce the last poets? You guys ready for the last poets? For the whole All right. We got a short video to show you, give you a little bit of history on the last poets. They formed May 19th, 1968, after the assassination of Martin Luther King. When Martin Luther King was assassinated, that's when they decided we need to do something. We need to be revolutionaries. May 19th, 1968, in Marcus Garvey Park. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, birthday, and Martin Luther King. 3 is powerful, isn't it? Introducing the last poets.
Benefited from the last poets should be able to step up and say, it's the last poets. It should be them that we should be honoring, because it is them that we did not honor for so many years.
And a South African poet named Kokosili said, this wind you hear is the birth of memory. When the moment hatches in time's womb, there will be no art talk. The only poem you will hear will be the spear point pivoted in the punctured marrow of the villain, the timeless native sun dancing like crazy to the retrieved rhythms of desire fading into memory. Therefore, we are the last poets of the world, said David Nelson, Gavin Kane, Felipe Luciano, Umar bin Hassan, Jalal Nuruddin, Suleiman El-Hadi, Abiodun Oyewole, and the heartbeat, Elijah Obadi. The last poets were born on May 19, 1968 in Mount Mars Park in Harlem, New York. It was a birthday celebration in memory, in honor of Malcolm X. The last poets were on a mission. We became the voices of the east wind, blowing away the west with our sound. The last poets, men who knew in their youth the truth must be told, the lies must be revealed, and we got to be sassy and funky and sincere. sincere about it. The last poets, individuals who don't flock together well, who don't follow orders too much, and when we do, there's a reason. When we infiltrate the madness, it's not for love. Our lives are mirrors of the world our people have lived and died in for 400 years. We, the last poets, are the seeds for the rap artists to grow a garden, and yet we are only a branch from the tree called Rio. Crossings is the road we've traveled to come to this point. The last poets have become a fraternity of those who know the mystery of a moon glow and the wrath of each flame of the sun. The last poets are back, and that's a fact. No more time for bullshit raps. Let's get back on track.
The last poets. God.
Welcome to Brazil!
Listen to the heartbeat. I hope that you understand what we're saying. I feel so bad that I can't speak Portuguese. But I'm going to learn, and if I come back next year, I have a poem in Portuguese just for you.
Well, we do have a few little lines in Spanish for some of you who understand that.
The fact is that you've gotten a lot of history about who the last poets are, who we were. Some of us have moved on. But I always like to mention the names of all the men who have made this group possible. And we're also talking about the next generation of last poets will have a woman in the group. It's time for that female energy to share the love and the wisdom that women have always had, but they don't get credit for what they have. And you know, when I hear Christians talk about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, I wonder, I said, where the hell is the woman? Is she a ghost? Is that the Holy Ghost? Is she that mysterious? It should be the Mother, Father, and Son. In the beginning, the idea of the last poets was given to us by a man who was on stage, and he is the father of the group. Please give David Nelson a nice hand. David might be up there in age in terms of numbers, but his spirit is as young as a baby. David Nelson is responsible for starting the group and providing some classic poems, one entitled, Die, Nigga, Die. And if you don't understand, the concept of a nigga was something that we didn't want. Hip-hop has made the nigga a hero, and many people like the concept of a nigga, but we have to put things in perspective. We want to be good human beings, not niggers. One of the other brothers in the group, who is not with us, but he lived in Amsterdam for many years, his name is Garland Kane. David wants to give you a little something that Garland Kane said.
Hey man, we have died already. We was, is already. Everything dead inside you that can die. Stop shaking your pants. Say we will. Say we will.
We will.
Say we will. Garland Kane.
Another brother that was in the group that we need to recognize, and he's no longer with us, his name is Suleiman El-Hadi. And he had a famous line that said, blessed are those who struggle.
Oppression is worse than the grave.
It's glorious to die for the cause, not to live and die as a slave. Suleiman El-Hadi, give him a nice hand. Now, some of you might know there's an island called Puerto Rico. And we got a brother in the group from Puerto Rico.
Yes, we know.
And his name is Felipe Luciano. And David knows some of his poetry in Puerto Rican. Will you give it to him?
Un rifle, oración, conflicto tradicional, pero yo sí tu es vivir, pero cadenas, son cadenas, son cadenas. Retrato de monte, brinca en mi mente, cuerpo cerrado en la calle. La consecuencia de ser libre es la muerte.
Feliciano. The brother that you have been traveling with me for the last 30 years. He's not here because he's under the weather. He's had a serious little health situation, but he's alive, and he's getting better. And he's responsible for a main poem entitled, "Niggas Are Scared of Revolution." Please give Umar bin Hassan a big hand. Who's also checked out. He passed away a couple of years ago. I give him credit for being the biggest influence in hip-hop because every poem he wrote rhymed, and he was a very good rhymer. As a matter of fact, our heartbeat, our drummer, today, quoted something he said. Automatic push button remote control, genetic command your soul. Automatic push button remote control, synthetic genetics command your soul. Automatic push button remote control, synthetic genetics command your soul. Now check it out. Please give Jalal Mansour Nuruddin a nice hand. In the group, we've always had the heartbeat. When you hear these drums, you are listening to your heart.
Yeah.
This is the heartbeat of our group. It's the heartbeat of everybody. Everybody is walking around with a drum in their chest. And if your drum is beating out of rhythm, you're in trouble. You've got to beat in rhythm. In the beginning, we had a brother named Elijah, Obabi. But now we've got another brother who's just as masterful, and his name is Babatunde! And my name is Abiodun. Thank you very much. Something that we call the pledge. I don't pledge allegiance to the flag because the flag, the red, white, blue flag, has never pledged its allegiance to me and my people. I don't sing the Star Spangled Banner, and I'm not just saying it. I call it the Star Spangled Banner. It is killing us. And yet, people want to stand there and sing this song like it means something. And that's a war song. There are bombs bursting in the air. There are bodies under those bombs. Yes. We need to stop killing people. We need to stop talking about killing. We need to love. We need to build. We need to grow. We need to share and learn how to love each other with understanding. So we have a pledge, but I need your help. It's a rap. And you're going to have to say a word after I give you a line. There's only one requirement. You've got to be in rhythm. If that's a little challenging, listen, don't do nothing. Everybody say free.
Free.
Grow.
Grow.
Misery.
Misery.
Down.
Down.
True.
True.
Sad.
Sad.
Live.
Live.
Here.
Here.
That's pretty good. Now let's see if y'all can do this in rhythm. I'll say your words one more time, but when I give you the line, your words should come naturally. Your words are, you don't have to repeat, try to remember. Free, grow, misery, down, true,
Let's go.
sad, live here. All right, let's see if we can do this. I want to be what I can be, to be proud, healthy, and free. Well, that was pretty good. One more time. It could be a little retarded, but let's try it. I want to be what I can to be proud, healthy, and free. Want to say what I know, to help my brothers and sisters grow. Want to feel good about me, and blame no one for my misery. I'll be strong, turning around. Want to go up, I'm not going down. Want to do what I can do to make all my dreams come true. Remember my past, good and bad, how I made it art, even when it was. Want to share whatever my gift. When you're feeling low, I'll give you a lift. Want to live without fear. Know that I'm blessed for being here. Know that you're blessed for being here. Know that we're blessed for being here. Want to be what I can to be proud, healthy, and free. Want to say what I know, help my brothers and sisters grow. Want to feel good about me, I blame no one for my misery. I'll be strong, turning around. Want to go up, I'm not going down. Want to do what I can do to make all my dreams come true. Remember my past, good and bad, how I made it art, even when it was sad. Want to share whatever my gift, and when you're feeling low, I'll give you a lift. Want to live without fear, know that I'm blessed for being here. Know that you're blessed for being here. Know that we're blessed for being here. Know that we are blessed. Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you really ready? Yeah. You know, I just want to say this. There was a time in America they said if you have one drop of black blood, then you're black. So how many people think they got one drop of black blood? One drop. So the rest of the people who didn't raise their hand, you don't have one drop of African blood. Come on now, where's the translator?
Now let me tell you something. Let me make it clear to you. If you didn't know, we're going to know tonight. Everybody in here got at least one drop of black blood. You know why? Let me make it clear. Life began in Africa. All of us have a black mama, and we got to come to grips with that. Black ain't got nothing to do with a color. Black is the source from which everything comes from. Recognize what it is. You can be as white as snow and black as the night. Because it's a feeling, it's a soul.
And everything in this existence came out of a black hole, according to physics.
Hello, hello.
So, are you ready, black people? Black people, are you ready? Are you really ready? Ready to do whatever is necessary? Are you ready? 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 Are you ready, black people? Black people, are you ready? Are you really ready? Are you ready to do whatever you have to do to create life? Are you ready? Black man, are you ready? Black woman, are you ready? Are you ready to kill if necessary? Are you ready to smash white things, burn buildings? Are you ready, black people? Are you really ready? Are you ready to create out of nothing? Are you ready to give your heart, your soul, your love to create life? Are you ready to love? Are you ready to love yourself? Are you ready to love that which is good? Are you ready, black people? Are you ready to create? Are you ready to do whatever is necessary to do? Are you really ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to create a new world? Are you ready to create a new world, a world of love, a world of love? Are you ready to become? Are you ready to call the wrath of black God, black magic? Are you ready to do whatever is necessary to bring forth life on this planet? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to go inside yourself and change? Are you ready to go inside yourself and change? Change into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black person. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Grenades in their eyes. Justice in pride. Justice in pride. Peace will arise. Destroy the lie. Destroy the lie. Grenades in their eyes. Grenades in their eyes. Justice in pride. Justice in pride. Peace will arise. Destroy the lie. Destroy the lie. There are bombs standing on the corners of the cities, waiting to explode at the slightest touch. Baggy, shadow street boys stand cocked, ready to fire. Their eyes are grenades, and the pin is about to be pulled. Boom! The buzzer went off. Pressure pulls the trigger. And the brother became a nigger. And no one could figure out what happened. What went wrong? He had a chance. Somebody even loved him. Told him he was better than most. What's the brother went off? Chains battled inside his brain, and his sky was filled with clouds that didn't even bring rain, but just the illusion that something was coming. So he became a gun that he could put in his jacket, and they believed he had an erection all the time. Grenades in their eyes. Grenades in their eyes. Death is their pride. Death is their pride. Peace will arise. Peace will arise. Destroy the lie. Destroy the lie. Grenades in their eyes. Grenades in their eyes. Death is their pride. Death is their pride. Peace will arise. Peace will arise. Destroy the lie. Destroy the lie. So he became G.I. Joe. Killing his family, not the enemy. A human gun, made and manufactured in the United States of America. There are bombs sitting on the corners of the cities, waiting to explode at the slightest touch. Baggy shadow street boys stand cocked, ready to fire. Their eyes are grenades, and the pin is about to be pulled. But they are warriors looking for a rites of passage. They are young lions, enchanted by the sound of their roar. They are the beauty of spring, blinded by the snowstorms of winter. There are rivers with nowhere to run. But soon they must be beauty. And like rivers run to the sea, they will unite as one. Then our voices will be more powerful than a gun. And when we speak, we'll get things done. Grenades in their eyes. That is their pride. Peace will arise. Destroy the lies. Grenades in their eyes. Death is their pride. Peace will arise. Destroy the lies. 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 We are a new breed. New breed. Black warriors, the last poets of the world. We will recreate this world in honor of our parents and our ancestors. New breed. We are the last poets. And our tears, whose unwept tears, now fill our hearts. We are the last poets. We will recreate this world in honor of our parents and our ancestors, whose unwept tears even now are inside us. Tears inside us, waiting to gush out. Tears gushing out and turning into spirit tears. Each spirit tear, the spirit of the great fallen warrior. We are the last poets of the world. And our spirit, breath, rhythm, word, will temper and harden those tears, hot tears, tempered in the fires of our souls, hardened in the flames of our suffering, into spirit warriors. Black warriors, use those tears, spirit tips, spears that bring death to white evil. Last poet. We are the last. We will recreate this world. We will recreate this world. Tears, burning, gushing water, spears, penetrating. My name is the last poet. Words, spears, tears, spears, flying, destroying evil. The last poet. A new one. Last poet. A new one. Last poet. A new one. Last poet. Last poet. We, all of us, are the last poet of this present world. Because a new world is coming. Tears, destroy me, tears, spirit tears fly, spirit tears flying, destroying evil, live love, living love, last poets, living love, the last poet. We are all the last poets. We are the new warriors. We are a new breed. Here today, right now. Let those tears fly and become spirits that bring death. Misconceptions, doubt. We are inside yourself. The tears, the anguish, the fear, the pain, the suffering. We are new. Warriors. Our spirit
Word. In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word. Inside you, exploding into new life. Exploding flowers blossoming out of your heart. We are the last word. We are the last word. All of us. Well, all of us. Well, we are the last poets of this present continuous more infested world. We are the last poets. Our words will change this world. Change inside yourself. Are you ready?
If we only knew what we could do. 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 We stop fussing and fighting and feeling blue. If we only knew that we're juice. Because of the perfect connection that we had got loose. The light was on in our minds. Wouldn't diss ourselves so much all the time. Stopping real lives without the skies. That's the power to change what's before our eyes. There's poverty and misery. We bring hope, joy, love, and security. There wouldn't be no need like it does at night. No one lives in the dark. Everyone sees the light. If we only knew what we could do. 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 If we only knew how bad we are. Brings the sun disappear with the bright star. We can feel the strength of those who are weak. We'll be stepping in the middle light and not one speaks. So you thought you were a chicken and your bubble neighbor digging. Running around with your head hanging down. Looking for what you can feed in this city of greed. Open up your eyes. Don't you know you can fly like an eagle to the sky? High and high. You don't need no crack cycle. Hang back all the bones from that dog. Give them right back. We only knew what we could do. If 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 we only knew what we could do. Stop fussing and fighting and feeling blue. Like we cut our hair and we act with a sound. So a rich water treasure every time we smile. Some time ago, we didn't know we had the power to make the whole thing go. Both of us educator, power generator, we just join sort of working as a waiter. Only knew what we could do. If we only knew what we could do. If we only knew how strong our will, no matter what's been done, our souls can be killed like the sun and the moon and all the stars above. Natural thing for us to share our love. If we only knew in a world of pain, trying to use common sense when life is insane. We recognize who we need, take control of our lives and live with dignity. Only knew what we could do. If we 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 only knew what we could do.
Let me have our own, and God bless the child who's got his own.
Papa may have, Mama may have too, but God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. So relations give a crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, come on, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own.
You got money, you got lots of friends, they all hanging around your door. When your money's gone, your friends are gone too. They don't come around anymore.
For the million
for the million.
Satisfied. and Rosa Parks, Julie Johnson, Tom Segura, and William Brooks, for the Deacons and the Bands of James Wall, and Shay, and Kuzaginte too, for the beings who knew, no matter what, truth pushed to the earth shall rise again. No matter how many bullets, prisons, disease, and death, no one can take our breath away. We are here to stay. No matter how much liquor and crack, nothing can give us that. That we are a divine creation. A divine creation. Built civilizations. Built the pyramids and the Sphinx. Taught the world how to pray and think. Built the pyramids and the Sphinx. Taught the world how to pray and think. And I should mention the invention we never got credit for. And all the babies we raised, even when our own were ignored, for the millions. Oh, for the millions. For the millions. For the millions. For meetings. Blindness souls that burn so bright, and the strength of our will as dumb as the night. For the strength as dumb as the night. For millions. For the rhythm when we walk, and the rhythm when we talk, and the rhythm when we walk, and the rhythm when we talk, and the rhythm when we walk, and the rhythm when we talk, and the rhythm when we walk, and the rhythm when we talk. Should we put up the believe our for the million, for you and me. Even when we have nothing to say, we utter sound of God and Christ in the day. For the millions who are ready to turn this thing around, tired ain't tired, and crawling on the ground. For the millions who are ready to turn this thing around, tired ain't tired, and crawling on the ground. It's time to return our spiritual home, reclaim our throne, and leave this American nightmare alone. For the millions, for you and me, for the millions, for the millions, for the millions, for the millions, for the
Is there really anything on your mind? Do you feel good about yourself?
somebody else? Do you really care about your kind? Is there really anything on your mind? We gotta share our love with one another. As the white crowns right off our face and live no more hurting each other. Dog unchained in a damn space. Cloudy minds of unloved people never knew what it was all about. Gotta be a real shining example on the positive side so we can really turn out. Sing for you, dance for me, let's rock together. Harmony, roots in our hearts, roots in our souls. Show to tell, let's so untold. Feel good about yourself. Do you want to be somebody else? Do you feel good about yourself? Is there really anything on your mind? Do you feel good about yourself? Or do you want to be somebody else? Do you really care about your kind? Is there really anything on your mind? We gotta share our love with one another. Gotta wipe the crowns right off our face. Can't live no more seeing each other. It's a doggone shame and a damn disgrace. Cloudy minds of unloved people never knew what it was all about. Gotta be a real shining example on the positive side so we can really turn out. Sing for you, you dance with me, now let's rock together. Harmony, rhythms in our hearts, rhythms in our souls. Story to tell, that's still untold. Feel good about yourself. Do you want to be somebody else? Do you really care about your kind? Is there really anything on you? Do you feel good about yourself? Or do you want to be somebody else? Do you really care about your kind? Is there really anything on your mind? Do you feel good about yourself? Do you want to be somebody else? Do you really care about your kind? Is there really anything on your mind? 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 Is there really anything on your mind?
We love you. You are a wonderful artist. You've been wonderful.
The one word that I do know in Portuguese is appropriate right now. Obrigado.